Paramount Skydance, the merger completed. Skydance now owns Paramount. They are the ones in charge. They've been cleaning house left and right, from Paramount Plus to the studios to everything. And when it happened, there was a glimmer of hope. There was a small glimmer of hope that they might right the ship on some of their stumbling, fumbling, teetering franchises. And I don't care about Transformers. I don't. I don't care about live action Transformers. I never have. I've always thought all those movies were trash. Too much people, not enough Transformers, not enough. I mean, Bumblebee got it close, but then they completely effed that over with the direction they kept going with that one. And here we are now in 2025. Skydance is going to say, we're going to focus on Transformers. We're going to focus on all these things. And they did say they are going to focus on Star Trek. And for a hot microsecond, those of us who are true Star Trek fans, those of us who love Gene Roddenberry's Star Trek and what it meant to us for decades, those of us who despise Kurtzman's Trek, despise J.J. Trek, the door through which Kurtzman Trek walked in, we hoped and we prayed that with Skydance coming in, with the rumors that they're already going to cancel Starfleet Academy, the latest Kurtzman Trek thing, that maybe, just maybe, somebody at Skydance Paramount had a clue. Somebody maybe had a clue that, hey, you know what? Let's take a breath, let's reset, and let's make some real Star Trek. Let's dump a bunch of money in the lap of Terry Matalas and give him the reins, because he seems to get it. Let's bring back the people who knew how to make good Star Trek. Let's find them again. Let's put the band back together. Let's pick up where we left off with good Trek. Ignore all things Kurtzman Trek, because it's very easy. There are no real new Trek fans. They are fake. They are stands. They hold no power. They don't move a needle. They don't amount to jack shit. It's very easy to ignore them, move on, and say, hey, let's make great Star Trek again. Forget movies. Let's make television. And this morning, I had seen an article, and I had passed by because it was Screen Rant, and I give Screen Rant about this much relevance and this much ability to actually tell the truth. But when the actual trades start pushing this, my heart breaks. What am I talking about? Very simply put, we will not be getting real Star Trek. Any hopes, any prayers of good Star Trek, it looks like that was a fantasy. It was a pipe dream. It was a great white hope. Source from Deadline. This is multiple sites reporting it now. 2 Star Trek films are in development at Paramount. One with Captain Kirk and the rest of the crew returning. One featuring new characters with Andor director Tony Haynes attached. J.J. Abrams is producing both projects. You see that Jar Jar is involved. He may not be directing, but he's producing, which means it's bad robot, bad reboot. All I want is good Star Trek again. Terry Matalas proved that with a little bit of effort, you can do it. If somebody's with passion and love for the franchise is there, without Kurtzman, without Jar Jar looking over their shoulder, you can make good Star Trek. You can put it back in the vein of what it used to be. And I see this, and I'm a little brokenhearted. Because if you go way back to the very first time Jed and I streamed together, it was on a Natural 20, and I brought him on. Our big discussion was, can any franchise, out of all the ones that was been damaged, what can be saved? And when it came to talk about Star Trek, and Jed is as big a Star Trek fan as I am, he is rewatching it as we speak right now. Star Trek is one of those ones that can be resurrected because there's precedence for it. TNG picked up a long time after TOS. You just have to do an appropriate time skip, pay some proper homage, and then go forward. You could take a break. You can restart it and have good Star Trek again in the original Star Trek timeline. You don't have to do Kelvin, which is what Jar Jar is, and Kurtzman Trek, which is a bastardization, cancer-filled lump of pestilence that will spread and spread unless you burn it to the ground and burn it right down to the roots. So I see this, and I had hoped and prayed that somebody got it there, but they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. Kelvin Timeline is not Star Trek. If it wasn't Star Trek, they'd be fine, stupid science fiction movies. They'd have no weight to them. They'd be dumb fun. But they are attached to they're attached to Star Trek, which means they have to mean something, which means, of course, because Jar Jar's involved, they mean nothing. So they're going to make a fourth one. I mean, we've been graced for years that fourth one just kept falling through, although maybe we're finally done with Jar Jar Trek. But now they're going to do it. And then bringing in a loser from Andor. And I want to hear Andor, get up. No, all Andor is shit. Everybody involved with it is shit. Bringing in anybody from that pedigree, that mutated, degenerate pedigree, you're not going to make good Trek. And new characters, God help us, what's their definition of new? Bastardizing DS9 next? Is that what they're going to do? Bastardizing Voyager? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Voyager, but it's still real Star Trek. It has a few bright spots in it. But what are they going to do? New characters. You can't just drop new characters in a movie and expect real Star Trek fans to latch on. Star Trek is a television-based property. It builds an audience in television and then carries it to movies. They should not be focusing on Star Trek movies. They should be making a show. But even if they do, what are they doing here? Doubling down on JJ Trek. I guess it would be good if they did jettison all things Kurtzman Trek. But then again, you can only fully jettison Kurtzman Trek if you bring in somebody to rejuvenate and restart real Star Trek, therefore wiping it out. Get rid of all new Trek. You would need something with gravitas and genius to wipe it away, to take its place, to push it aside. And this tells me they're not even going to do that. So this sucks. I'm bummed out. But I will always have real Gene Roddenberry Star Trek. Every Sunday, I get to hang out and we watch an episode of Deep Space Nine. It's called Wormhole Watch. You can catch the edited version on Brad's channel every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, he drops the edited version. Right now, we are in the doldrums of DS9 Season 2. We're in that 10-episode slog before you get to Blood Oath and things pick up and never look back. So we're in a bit of a slog, but we still have fun with it the best we can. We have some good conversations, and we do with Hitman's obsession with hating Bajorans and loving Cardassians. It's a fun thing. Anyway, there you go. Skydance Paramount, you have failed me. You have failed me. You have not heeded the needs of the many. You have only heeded the needs of the few. Okay, we're done. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.